Hey guys, how is everybody today? My name is Brandaline Johnson, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the voices in your head. Clairaudience, also known as psychic hearing. Clairaudience is everybody has that ability to be able to receive information from our spiritual team members, our past loved ones, our higher self, through hearing auditorily. And let me share some simple ways that we actually receive this information. We all have the ability. It is simply a sense, a muscle, and you probably already are receiving information and guidance from your team members. Some of the ways that we receive our information via clairaudience is a thought that pops in our head. And so many times we just actually think that these are our own thoughts that we're making up, but they're not. They are actual thoughts that are just inserted in your head, but it's your clairaudient muscle. It's your auditory sense, your psychic hearing muscle. You can also, some people actually have ringing in their ears. That's a huge symptom of clairaudience. It's also, um, also an ailment that comes with ringing of the ears, but so many people that are clairaudient receive the ringing in the ears. And what that is when someone steps into your energy field but is at a higher vibration than you, you hear the ringing instead of actually the voices. Or you can actually, some people receive, it's almost like you jump into a pool and then it's like you feel this sensation that you're underwater. Those are also sensations that you might be receiving some information via your clairaudience. So many people that are clairaudient do not like to sit in silence, unbeknownst to them, their own selves. They don't realize that they don't want to be in silence, and the subconscious reason is because they're actually receiving information. It makes them feel uncomfortable because it's something that isn't normal anymore, isn't considered normal. So often they'll have a fan on when they go to sleep, or a TV on, or they might be somebody that's going, and never settles down and just has some quiet time because they're avoiding the information. It can be uncomfortable if you're not sure what's happening to you. Other symptoms are have you ever heard your name being called in a public place, or even at home, or even upon waking, and no one's there? You could be in the grocery store and hear your name being called, and you turn around and no one's there. That's a perfect symptom of clairaudience. Or upon sleeping or waking, do you hear voices or singing, or a song is put into your head? Those are also great examples of clairaudience. Um, Sometimes our spiritual team will use actual music on the actual radio to get your attention. A song that's maybe it was your best friend and she passed away and you guys had your theme song, and it comes on at an opportune time. That's also a sign via clairaudience that you are receiving information from your spiritual team or your past loved ones. Again, this is something that's so normal, and I would love for you guys to comment on this video and share with me some of your experiences. Everybody has probably had an experience with clairaudience. Um, and also, I wanted to touch base that your clairaudience, your ear chakras are right here. It's also governed by the throat chakra. So if you're wanting to develop that a little bit further, you're going to want to focus on these areas. And there's lapis lazuli, I believe, is the stone that is perfect, the crystal stone that's perfect for to help open these. And Archangel Raziel is the perfect angel to call upon if you want to help developing that part of your intuitive muscle. So again, clairaudience is psychic hearing. You receive the information as a thought popped in your head. You could hear maybe a voice externally. That happens too. Sometimes it's a voiceless thought. It doesn't come with a voice. Sometimes it does come with a voice. And when that happens, sometimes we might think that we're going crazy, or we're schizophrenic because we hear different voices in our head. But really, you're actually hearing someone's voice. It could be, your spirit guide or an angel, or, a past loved one on the external side. And then lastly, I wanted to share about the courses that I teach. This is just one of your muscles, and I call all these muscles a tool. It's just a tool to receive information from your spiritual team members, right? So check out my website at brandaline.com. Comment on this video if you have questions, or email me at brandaline@yahoo.com. And keep your ears open for information and realize that a lot of times it's not you. Um, One more thing before I bid you all farewell on this beautiful day is take one moment right now and think about either your mother's voice or your father's voice. And if you could just close your eyes and imagine that voice, can you hear their voice in your head? Or can you hear like one of your teacher's voices or someone that you deal with? Can you hear their voice in your head when you just imagine it? And that's exactly what clairaudience is. That is, you are actually using that muscle. You're not hearing it with your actual ears, you're hearing it with your mind. And that is your internal guidance system, clairaudiently speaking. All right. If you have questions, let me know. Have an amazing day. Check out my website for the courses that I teach at brandaline.com. Bye.